Some people seem to radiate joy no matter what life throws at them. It's not just luck or personality, there's science behind it. Our brains have something called neuroplasticity. It's the ability to form new neural connections throughout life. This means our brains can be shaped, like clay, by the thoughts we think and the habits we practice. So, what does this mean for happiness? With the right mindset and practices, we can actually rewire our brains to be more positive. Sound intriguing? Well, today, we're diving into the power of positive thinking. 10 tips to rewire your brain for happiness. Positive thinking isn't just about putting on a smile or ignoring life's challenges. It's about building a mindset that helps us navigate those challenges with resilience, optimism, and hope. And the best part? Anyone can develop this mindset with a little practice and some clever tricks. So let's explore 10 tips that might just surprise you and help bring more positivity into your life permanently. Tip number 1. Mental subtraction. Ever considered what life would be like without some of the things you cherish? It might sound a bit gloomy, but this practice, known as mental subtraction, can actually boost your appreciation for what you have. By imagining life without your close friends, your home, or even that morning cup of coffee, you begin to see just how much these things mean to you. This technique helps shift your focus from what's missing to what's already present, making positivity a more natural state. Next time you're feeling down, close your eyes and think, what would your life look like without that important thing? It's a simple way to reignite gratitude and bring your mind back to a place of appreciation. Let's move on to tip number 2, benefit finding. We all have those days when nothing seems to go right. It's easy to let negativity take over, but that's where benefit finding can be a game changer. This practice is about looking for the silver lining in every situation, no matter how small. Missed the bus? Maybe it gave you extra time to catch up on a podcast. Spilled coffee? Perhaps it saved you from burning your tongue. Been there. The goal is to train your brain to see challenges as opportunities for growth. The next time life throws you a curveball, take a moment to ask, what's the hidden benefit here? With practice, you'll start seeing those silver linings more easily. Here's tip number 3, the Tetris effect. Have you ever noticed that after playing a game like Tetris, you start seeing those little blocks everywhere? This is the Tetris effect in action, and it applies to more than just games. What we focus on repeatedly starts to shape our worldview. If you're always noticing the negative, guess what? You'll keep seeing more of it. But if you make an effort to focus on the positive, your brain will begin to notice more of that too. A great way to harness the Tetris effect is by keeping a daily log of positive things that happen, no matter how small. Found a great parking spot? Write it down. Someone held the door for you? Note it. Over time, your brain will start to seek out these positive moments naturally. And before you know it, your overall outlook will start to shift. Why not start today? Grab a notebook and start logging those positive moments. It's a fun way to train your brain for happiness. Next up, tip number 4, best possible self-exercise. Imagine it's the future and everything has gone better than you ever imagined. Your dreams have come true and you're living your best life. How does that feel? This exercise, known as the best possible self, is all about visualizing your future self at your happiest and most successful. Whether you write this down or just daydream about it, the exercise helps to boost optimism and motivation. It's like giving your brain a sneak peek into what's possible, making it easier to strive for those goals. When you have a clear picture of what your best life looks like, you're more likely to take steps that lead you in that direction. So, take a few minutes to write it down or visualize it, and watch how it shifts your mindset. Tip number 5, positive journaling. We've all heard of gratitude journals, but here's a twist, positive journaling. Instead of just listing what you're grateful for, try writing about a positive experience in detail. Relive it on paper, the sights, sounds, and emotions. This deep reflection reinforces those happy memories, making them easier for your brain to recall later. And when your brain's awash in positivity, everything else seems better too. Pick a positive experience from your day, maybe a pleasant conversation or a beautiful sunset. Write about it in as much detail as possible. The more vivid the memory, the more impact it has on your mood and mindset. It's like giving your brain a warm bath of happy thoughts. Let's shift gears to tip number 6, power poses. Feeling a bit nervous or down? Try striking a power pose, literally! These poses, like standing with your hands on your hips or raising your arms like a champion, can boost your confidence and mood. Power poses increase testosterone and decrease cortisol, making you feel more powerful and less stressed. Next time you're about to face something challenging, find a private spot, strike a power pose, and hold it for a minute or two. You might feel a bit silly at first, but trust the process, it works. You'll walk into that situation feeling more confident and ready to tackle whatever comes your way. Who knew that channeling your inner superhero could be so effective? Now, tip number 7. Reframe negative self-talk as curiosity. We all have that inner critic that likes to chime in with negative comments. Instead of trying to shut it down with forced positivity, try getting curious. When your brain says, "I can't do this," respond with, why do I think that? What can I learn from this? Turning self-doubt into curiosity opens up possibilities and reduces the pressure to be perfect. This approach not only helps to diffuse negativity, but also encourages personal growth. Next time you catch yourself thinking negatively, pause and ask a curious question. You'll be surprised at how quickly the tone of your inner dialogue can change. It's like flipping a switch from "I can't" to "what if I could?" Moving on to tip number 8. Implementation intentions. Positive thinking is great in theory, but when stress hits, it's easy to forget all those good intentions. That's where implementation intentions come in. It's about setting specific plans for when and how you'll practice positivity. For example, if I start feeling overwhelmed, I will take 3 deep breaths and focus on one thing I'm grateful for. This technique makes positive thinking automatic, like hitting a switch when you need it most. By pre-planning your response to stress or negativity, you're more likely to stay on track and keep a positive mindset. It's like having a mental toolkit ready to go whenever challenges arise. Keep it simple, but make it effective. Onward to tip number 9, random acts of kindness. You know that warm, fuzzy feeling you get when you do something nice for someone? That's your brain getting a dose of positivity. Random acts of kindness like complimenting a stranger, buying coffee for the person behind you, or sending a thoughtful text don't just make others feel good, they boost your mood too. Kindness is contagious, and before you know it, positivity is spreading all around. It's like throwing little happiness confetti into the world. And you don't need a special occasion or a lot of time. Just a simple, genuine gesture can make a big difference. Next time you're out and about, look for an opportunity to spread a little kindness. You'll feel the ripple effect of positivity, not just in your own life, but in the lives of others as well. And finally, tip number 10. Surround yourself with positivity triggers. Ever notice how a favorite song can lift your spirits, or a photo can bring a smile to your face? These are positivity triggers, little things that instantly brighten your mood. Surround yourself with visual or auditory reminders of things that make you feel good. Whether it's a playlist, photos of loved ones, or inspirational quotes, these triggers can help reframe your mindset when negativity creeps in, almost like having a positivity cheat sheet ready at all times. Imagine starting your day with your favorite song, seeing a motivational quote on your bathroom mirror, and sipping coffee from a mug that makes you smile. These small but powerful cues can set the tone for your entire day. Take a look around. What positivity triggers can you add to your environment? Maybe it's time to curate a feel-good playlist, or create a vision board that reminds you of your goals and dreams. Whatever it is, make sure it's something that speaks to you and lifts your spirits whenever you need a boost. So there you have it. 10 tips to rewire your brain for happiness. Remember, it's not about forcing yourself to be happy all the time, but about creating habits that naturally lead to a more positive outlook. Our brains are powerful, and with these tips, we can harness that power to live happier, more fulfilling lives. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on the good vibes. Got a favorite tip from today's video? Share it in the comments below, and let's spread the happiness around. Thanks for watching, stay positive, and see you in the next one.